Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Perry here, and today's Sunday. And as promised, I'm going to be featuring a weekly coral and spotlighting an acro out of my system. And again, this is going to be based on the way I run the system and the lighting I use and all of that fun stuff. So keep in mind these corals can vary from one system to another based on lighting, based on nutrients, and of course just based on overall chemistry. So it's really hard to say what your Jason Fox flame will look like, but I'm really pleased with the coloration here. Now keep in mind, most of it was driven through the T5s, and I recently switched back to the reef breeders, which I'm really happy that I did, because I'm actually seeing better tank temperatures, as well as anticipating a better electricity bill. So all of that in mind, the reef breeders seems to have been really no blip on the radar as far as mineral consumption or nutrients. Everything is pretty much stayed the same. I haven't had to make any adjustments. So keep that in mind. So the Jason Fox flame, basically I believe an Indo-Pacific coral. I consider it of the smooth variety. Let's try to hone in there. Now, the one note is those tips, the unmistakable tips, that you see, is always going to be a sign of health, of the coral. And so I'm getting really good tip coloration, so I'm real pleased with that. Keep in mind it's a top-down view, so it's going to look a little bit better than a side view, which I'm going to show in a moment. And at any rate, mine's taken on sort of, I guess, a more of a pastelling type of look. I've seen a deeper coloration. I believe with this coral, if you go higher in the system or towards up towards the lights, I think it tends to get a little bit more pastel-y, more light. My nutrients are 30 ppm right now on nitrates and 0.17 on phosphates, so, ppm. So it's not starving. This is light related, I believe. Now I do carbon dose with the NP Pro from Aquaforest, and I do some bacterial additions weekly. But outside of that, I'm running a little bit higher nutrients. So you would think that you're going to see deeper coloration, and I'm not getting that deep coloration. You can see the base tissue isn't that deep red like you might see from other people's systems. But one of my favorites in the tank, shout out to Mike, good dude. Not quite as colorful as your parrots, bro. Definitely colorful. And then here's the other view. Now, equally as beautiful in its own right, but definitely not as pretty as that top-down view. I tend to run my lights a little bit more on full spectrum. So, in case you're wondering, 2 Orphec blue bars on the ends. Inside of them, moving towards the center of the light array, I have on either side of reef breeders in the center, I have 2 T5 banks with the Purple Plus and the Aqua Blue Special, so a little bit more of that 14K look. And then I'm going upwards of 23% right now on whites, reds, and greens at peak on the reef breeder, and 95% on royal, and 90% on UV and cool blue. Nothing much else to it. In case you're wondering, I don't measure par, so sorry about that, but I don't measure par. But anyway, the Jason Fox flame, thanks for following along. Like I said, this is just the way it's represented in my system. And it could look better with deeper coloration, but I'm quite satisfied here. Anyway, thanks for following along. Have a wonderful day.